Here comes another one. Have you lost someone too, Wanderer? This one thought the vampires would scare tourists away. But you're the second lone traveler Minasi has met out here. At least you look able to defend yourself, not like the foolish academic from before. She'll make a meal for some creature. Good thing Minasi found you. Yes, vampires. Escapees from a prison called Ashbound Hall. It crashed here with the plane melt. The academic Sira Lanwe wanted help finding her friend. They came to study the hall. Then he went missing. No time. This one needs to rush a report back to the Fellowship. A shame, but duty comes first. Also, Minasi prefers scouting over direct action. That Sira Lanwe offered payment for help finding the friend, if tangling with vampires interests you. Minasi won't tell you how to live your life, but anyone roaming around Ashbound Hall for reasons other than coin is likely mad. Expect plenty of feral vampires at your throat. I found Sira Lanwe on the road north of the hall. Be careful. Minasi will be honest. She never heard of the hall until Sira Lanwe told her. Other planes are outside this one's expertise. Story goes that Molag Bal made a prison in Cold Harbor that holds vampires who displease him, and he makes them fight. How could Minasi, or you, or really anyone know that monster's mind? He's the god of domination and brutality. And don't some people even say he created vampires originally? Maybe he finds it funny. After that riding wall fell, the Stark Fellowship sent out scouts to report on this side of the island. They figured one person can get deep into enemy territory faster than the whole army. This one is part of that. Minasi shouldn't say much before she turns it in. Besides, if you wander around the Ashbound Hall, you'll see everything that this one wrote. Swarms of vampires and their kin. Chunks of Cold Harbor crashing down. That sort of thing. Sira Lanwe seemed all right. You know how academics can be. Useful for what they know, but unreliable in a fight. That's the impression Minasi got. She was really annoyed by her friend. No attempt to hide it. This one didn't take it personally.
Hey there. I've lost a fool of a researcher. Care to help? Have you seen an absent-minded Dunmer wandering about, perhaps muttering about vampires? My colleague Terenvel and I study the creatures for the Mages Guild. We risked death to come see quite the plainer legend, but he ran off and hasn't returned. Yes, that's right. Ashbound Hall, the vampire prison of legend. Molag Bal built it to hold vampires and force them into combat for his amusement. We know so little about the hall. When we heard it arrived on Solstice, Terenvel insisted we see it. Soon after the wall fell, a mage named Ormard came to us. He'd seen the hall and offered to guide us here. Now I wake up and they're both gone. Come, I'll pay you to escort me while I find Terenvel. The vampires may no longer be securely locked away. In my search for Terenvel and Ormard, I noticed a crude camp to the southeast. Too close to Ashbound Hall for me to go alone. Research consistently shows the immense danger vampires pose a soul wanderer. Let's look around that camp. The Stark Fellowship brought us as consultants. With the worm cult back, some fear another battle with Molag Bal. They hired experts in vampires, Cold Harbor, Zivkin, and so on. Now that we see this plane meld, their forethought was rewarded. Technically, my field is Daedric diseases, but I focused on the strains of vampirism long enough to become an expert. The chaotic nature of Daedra causes frequent changes to the infection. I track the origins, symptoms, and treatments for each. We met when I taught at the University of Gwylem. Terenvel is quite ambitious and asked me to collaborate on a big paper. His ability to garner attention is well known, so I thought it could help me. Now it seems I just follow on his adventures. As I said, it's a prison for vampires. What I've read makes it sound closer to a combat arena. Vampires roam freely inside, attacking each other for blood and power. And Terenvel probably waltzed right into it. All we know about its history comes from interviews and rumors. Molag Bal created the hall to amuse himself, like the Kwama fighting pits people have on Nirn. Seems it crashed on Solstice by way of this blasted plane meld. Lucky for us. Fine, maybe not so lucky. As a researcher, I rarely get the chance to confirm a legend like this. A definitive book on the Ashbound Hall could become required reading. But a building filled with bloodthirsty creatures did just land on Nirn. Ormard claimed to get trapped on Eastern Solstice when the writhing wall sprung up. But look around. How did he survive until now? Terenvel, of course, accepted this story at face value. Yes, this camp. Maybe we'll find something of Terenvel's. I recognize that journal. Oh, Terenvel is so forgetful. Parchment looks very strange. Why is it here? Still some embers glowing. They didn't leave long. I'd like to see what you found, please. I recognize that journal as Terenvel's, so we know he stopped here. Dropping or losing important items is a bad habit of his. The low embers mean they only left recently. As much as I despise snooping, does the journal say where they went? And instead of bringing me this useful information, Terenvel followed his new friend into this dangerous vampiric prison. He gets forgetful when excited. How about that scroll? That parchment looks extra planar. Just wonderful. A bounty on mortals. Oh, did someone drop this when attacking Terenvel in Ormard? Let's go south and find this small cave. Hopefully we don't find 2 dead mage bodies inside it. The cave was south of the camp, right? Let's go. There. I'd guess the rock cracked open when the hall dropped from Cold Harbor. Let's go. We're in quite a bit of danger here. Let's strategize. Well, time to earn your keep. I did mention this prison is filled with vampires, yes? They probably haven't seen mortals for some time. Will be quite a delicacy in here. I just want to find Terenvel and leave this place. Ormard and Terenvel expressed excitement over the chance to see the central courtyard. Doesn't sound very interesting to me, but that's probably where we should go first. Steel yourself to kill plenty of vampires. Terenvel is an inveterate note-taker, and also generally careless. I always clean up dropped papers or books in old places, so keep an eye out for his scribbles. I will let you take the lead. I'm not defenseless, but no battle mage. I must learn about that door seal. Let's look in the next room. Seems safe here. No threatening creatures. Maybe take a look around. What's that? Might be important. A note pinned rather forcefully with a knife. Someone was angry. Another look. We need to get through that seal. What did you find? Oh, I don't see another door in this room. That leaves the sealed exit we passed as our only way forward. Who can say how long I'd need to study it, even with my expertise? Did you find a means to move forward? Aspects. Keys of some sort. Oh, I hate these sorts of secret codes and complicated locks that you find in old places. It's all so showy. What else did you pick up? Based on the etched symbol, it's the aspect of brutality. Very lucky that someone left it here. Set the disc in the proper place at the door outside. Perhaps it'll open and we can find Terranvel quickly. Such an excellent and unnerving question. This isn't Terranvel's handwriting. Maybe Ormard? Would he be that considerate? Any other possible writer means we're being led deeper inside. To be eaten, I imagine. The note says brutality is the core. Try placing the aspect in the center slot. Our search continues.
Mortal blood in these halls. If they can enter, can I leave?
You heard that whispering, right?
There I appear to these new arrivals.
I do believe we're being hunted.
Why come here? Are you mad?
Show yourself, creature! Ah, mist form. A clever way to slip through bars.
The bars are not for me. I did not mean to scare you. Hear me out. I'm not crazy or rabid. I won't attack. I just want to get out. Rumors spread about breaches in the walls. Is it true? If so, then us younger vampires could escape. I might survive this place. I saw a dark elf pass by with Ormard. He protected your friend as they moved through the halls, kept the ferals and deathhounds from hunting mortal smells. They were most likely heading to the crater. You didn't know. I suspect the dark elf was clueless too. Ormard was a vampire imprisoned here. Before we fell, that is. Blind wandering won't help save the mortal. Go south. Look for other brightly lit rooms. You'll find a map on the wall in one. Flirting? With me? How nice that feels after years trapped in this prison. Some advice in return. Stick to brightly lit rooms. Prisoners can't go in them. Oh, have this. It's an aspect of domination. I won't need it once I leave. I lived just outside Sentinel before here. I harmed no unwilling person. My food was wildlife, and the occasional volunteer. This condition brought me great shame. I prayed Tuwaka would soon offer cleansing. Molag Bal took me as I slept. When not fleeing for my life, that's the only question in my mind. How can I understand the motives of a Daedric prince? Perhaps I was not enough of a vampire for him. He wishes to teach me brutality. I won't accept the lesson. It's a cruel, brutal prison, meant to cause pain and madness. Molag Bal plucks vampires seemingly at random, then delivers them here. No explanation, and no possible reprieve. You hunt others, or you get hunted. Only the oldest survive long. As vampires age, they gain strength, physically and magically. And coming here breaks your morality after a while. The kind don't grow old. Elder prisoners force the young to protect them, at threat of exsanguination. You couldn't make it this far without learning the aspects open locks, but they're also part of Molag Bal's torture. If you can lock others out of a section, you survive a little longer. Vampires tear each other apart for those aspects. Painful is what they are. If a prisoner stays in the lights too long, they burn, like under 100 suns. Could be why it felt safe. You're not prisoners. I think Molag Bal uses them to force us from hiding. Encourages more fights to amuse him. It's not pleasant to discuss. Changing topics is fine with me. Or you can let me find that way out. Sneaky, conniving worm. He promised me aid when I first arrived. I quickly gleaned his true purpose. His eyes didn't conceal his hunger for my blood. I don't know why he lured your mortal friend deeper into the prison. Good luck finding him.
Didn't expect to find help in here. Thank you.
May we never cross paths again.
That room looks brightly lit, yes? Perhaps the map is there. A map of this awful place. No more wandering blind. Another aspect. I wonder which type it is. The map is crudely executed, but helpful enough. We can follow it to the central chamber that Terenbel talked about so much. I think it must be the large dome you can see when outside. We can hope, though my suspicions grow the deeper we get inside this prison. Who left these aspects around for us to easily find? And why was Terenbel so eager to rush in without me? And finally, why am I friends with such an inconsiderate person? Yes, indeed, let us continue. Terenbel acted rashly and will need my help. This has been a pattern now that I'm thinking on it. Not the impulsiveness, but me helping him out of situations both trifling and serious. I organize all his notes, arrange the fieldwork, and so on. The boring work. Terenbel is very intelligent, no question, but his disorganization and impulsivity verges on selfishness. As if he doesn't care that I have to clean up after him. He's excellent at gathering attention to the work. And with that comes funding. I doubt the Stirk Fellowship hires us without his reputation. I sometimes resent that he overshadows me, but I figure the reward is worth it. Yes, I'm not so heartless to leave him in a place like this, but it's apparent to me that I should think more about our partnership. One doesn't like being taken advantage of. Let's keep going. I want to find that central area. The hall's landing on Solstice was hard enough to cause quite the mess. We can't let some obnoxious rubble slow us from finding Terenbel, but digging through it would take all day. We need to remove it, quickly. I could try a spell of alteration. I can shift the composition of the stone to be more fragile. If you hit it hard, it should just crumble. But it would only sustain that sort of change for a moment or two. Just go get in place and wait until you see my magic around the pile and hit it hard. It will either work and crumble away, or the bridge will break under us. suspected it would work. Keep going. Another lock. The note said brutality is central. Domination to the left, then conquest on the right. Well done. Let's see what's beyond this seal. Yes, he was here. That's Ormard's ridiculous hat. Leave it there. I have an idea. Some recall magic may reveal where they went.
This had better be worth it. I had no idea this place was so big. And so chilly.
The ancient history will amaze you. We merely need to cross the crater up ahead.
Oh, I can't wait to see Cirilanwe's face when she sees all that I've gained.
Yes, surprises will abound.
Oh, can't believe him. Fine. What's next? So Terenvel just wanted to learn about this place without me. He didn't want to collaborate. Oh, just another moment of taking the glory for himself. Bastard. I still won't abandon him to die here. Did you catch where they went? I doubt a crater is part of the prison's original design, but look at these scratches on this room. Looks like someone crossing it off, as if to suggest its destruction. Exactly. We know for sure they intended to go there. Maybe we can catch up. The crater should be just ahead, through those doors. Let's go. No more dawdling.
Is someone nearby? Please, help.
Another one? Perhaps he saw Terenvel.
I beg you, help me. I will not harm you, I swear. Your untainted blood smells so delicious. Wait, I won't harm you, but if you can help me in some small way, even a simple healing spell will suffice. I can make my way out of here. I'll answer any questions if you spare a potion or spell to aid me. Yes, Ormard and a dark elf came through here. They did not notice me. They left in the direction of the courtyard. Secrets and power wait in the courtyard, beyond the five-sealed door. There are other places beyond as well that I hope to never see. For that seal, you need aspects. I know where one is hidden. I'll tell you, in exchange for some healing. Thank you, stranger. I just want to leave this place. I had a family once outside. I want to tell them what happened to me, if they're still alive.
Healing in trade for an aspect. Fair enough.
Wonderful! My strength returns! Now, I take your blood.
He's attacking! Betrayer! Self-defense required he die. Check the ashes for the aspect. I let down my defenses. The young Redguard we let go earlier made me hope to find other kind vampires. But this fellow, dangerous, even when fading. We took a risk helping him. It didn't work out. For him. Yes, and a mention of some den of gargoyles. This prison contains mysteries on top of enigmas. At least we have some direction again. I suspected he had it on him. No doubt he planned to kill us and take the aspects we collected. Or maybe he just wanted blood. Either way, he's no longer a problem. Let's find the courtyard, and then get to Terenvel. Injured on the floor. Where's Terenvel, you liar?
Terenvel told me his partner would chase after him. Terenvel assumed you'd come looking for him. Funny how you found me instead. Your partner was as happy to turn on me as the Elder was. My reward for service. Death by blood curse. Just for fun. My master kicked me aside, like some bloodless trash, and you want my help. Hilarious. She took your Terranville to the den of gargoyles. A good place to slowly dine on a precious meal. You can't reach him without a fifth aspect. I don't believe you. And it doesn't matter. The Elder's curse moves too quickly. The aspect is here. Somewhere. Maybe watching you and the mage flail around will ease my final moments. Your desperation will satisfy me. Go away.
Search the room. We need that aspect to save Terranville. You found it! Take that, Ormard! All right, let's plan. I'll just leave Ormard to die from whatever his elder did to him. It looks painful enough for what he's done. We have more pressing concerns anyway. His behavior is completely out of character. But after what we learned, I wonder if I really knew his character at all. We have a long history in friendship. I feel duty-bound to get him out of here. My investment in your services has proven enormously wise to this point. I expect you'll have to fight this elder. Based on what I've seen, she will know fear. We're wasting time. Let's find that last sealed door. Leave Ormard to his fate. He deserves it. Follow the sequence from the note, like before.
No! Don't kill me!
Warm blood throbbing in your veins. Delicious! What's this? More pure, fresh blood? My pets will attend to you for now.
Siralanwe! Help!
Useless idiot creatures! I'll kill you myself!
No! Don't kill me!
No mortal can defeat an elder made by Morlock Ball's own hand!
Her! But she had such a wealth of information!
Very tempted to add you to the list of things I killed today. I'm done cleaning your messes.
She bit me. It still burns.
Take the portal back to our camp. Now.
Ow! The portal to leave hurt me.
Oh, you lying, sneaking fool! You risked everyone's neck for nothing!
You lacked the ambition of a true researcher. I sought to learn.
That place drove you mad! You talk to him. I need to cool off.
I'm not ungrateful for your intervention, but killing the Elder may have locked away information about the Ashbound Hall forever. No. There may yet be a way to get to it. I will admit that while in the Elder's clutches, she bit me. And perhaps leaving the prison felt quite painful, which points to me being infected with vampirism. We should allow this infection to flourish. As a direct inheritor of the Elder's infection, who knows what possibilities I contain? Perhaps we can magically recover memories, great knowledge about vampire history, and power. So much power welling up inside me. Oh, it feels very good. I don't know. Such new feelings, urges to dominate. Perhaps I'll take control of the university. Make all those pitiful academics praise me. You should talk to Cyril Onway. I feel a powerful thirst coming on.
This entire misadventure feels clarifying. I see now the truth of Terranvel's behavior. We got him free from the Elder and that prison, which is good. But his selfishness is on full display. Of course, one last mess for me to clean. For such an old vampire to infect him, the results may prove dire. But perhaps his strain won't progress quickly. I can rush him to a cure, but he may turn violent at any time. Or I dispose of him. If he's not even bothering to hide his dark impulses, our options are limited. Acting like an arse isn't a death sentence, but open desires for violence might be. I appreciate your guidance. I know what must happen. I regret that it has come to this. A fast-moving vampiric change means that Terranvel is a danger to everyone. I must deal with it, as a friend should. I'm grateful for your steady support and calm demeanor through this. Here's payment as promised.
You think you'll drag me back to the guild and cure me? But I won't go.
I see. You're already lost, Terranvel.